We're now going to explore a technique that you can use for quick extraction of material called top and tail editing. This is particularly a great technique for editing montage, especially when it's just a simple series of short images that are set to music or voiceover. I'm going to go into my 7.2 keyword collection and load top tail begin. And all I have in here is music. Below here, I have lots of clips that I would like to set to music. So I just want to basically make a Project Reload montage to tell the story of what goes on during the mission. So if I don't care the order of the clips that I lay in, I can just select them all and then bring them down. But I am sort of telling a story, so I want to make sure to get them in the right order. Some people like to just bring them down and then organize them in the timeline, but I want to show you one way that you can do this right in the browser. I'm going to come to my list view. And I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. If you right-click and you choose Shot Take, that just gives you a column where you can enter any text that you like. And as you can see, I've actually numbered all of my clips. So this is the order that I want to edit these into my montage. To sort this column, you just need to click on it. So now everything should be in order. Some nonlinear editing programs let you drag your clips around in the browser. Again, that's not the case as of this recording, so sorting your column is a good way to get that done. So I'm just going to click on the first clip and then shift-click on the last one. And we'll bring it down to the sequence, and they're going to come in as connected clips. So I'm just going to press Q. And I'll press Shift-Z to zoom to fit. So here's my music. It's a little over 1.5 minutes long. And here are all my clips, way, way longer. But that's not a problem. That's what top and tail is made for. So let's get started cutting this down. Now, one thing that we need to be aware of before we start cutting is that right now, these are a bunch of connected clips. And as we've learned several times throughout this course, connected clips don't behave like clips on the primary storyline. And when you're top and tail editing, it's no different. So what I'm going to do is actually just select all of these and then right-click and choose Overwrite to Primary Storyline. And then they are now on the primary storyline, and my music is my connected clip. Another thing that I taught you earlier in the course that I'm going to do right now is to just anchor my music to a gap clip so that when I start cutting in the primary storyline, my music doesn't go away. So again, I'm going to click and then press Command-A to select everything. I'm going to Command-click on my music so that's not selected. And then I'm going to enable my position tool P and then just move this over a tiny bit. And then I'll press A to go back to my select tool. And I'll zoom in just a little bit here. And let's anchor my music to a gap clip so that I can start cutting without fear of blowing my music away. So everything is in the right order. Now I need to start cutting it down. So I'm going to move my skimmer to where I want the shot to begin. And I want it to begin right before these guys shake hands. So I have my playhead here, and then I'm going to press Option left bracket. And when I do that, everything from the playhead to the beginning of the clip is going to automatically be lopped off. So Option left bracket. So that's my top edit, and I'm just going to play forward to get a sense for the music. And that's where I want this shot to end, so I'm going to press Option right bracket. And that's going to extract everything from the playhead to the end of the clip. And I actually edited this particular clip in here twice, 1A and 1B, because I wanted a couple of shaking hand shots. And so this next one, I think I want to start right here. And so I'll press Option left bracket, and then I'll skim forward after the handshake and press Option right bracket. All right, I'm going to skim over this shot. I want to find the part that I want to include, where he's gesturing right here, I think. So I'll just put my skimmer there, Option left bracket, and I'm going to play forward to get a sense of the music, and I'm going to actually press Option right bracket to make my tail edit on the fly.
This means left turn.
For this next one, I want to, I think, start the shot right there, Option left bracket for a top edit, and again, I'm going to play forward and do my tail edit on the fly. And let's find the moment I want to include here. I think right when the guy in the middle puts his arm around the other guy. That's where I want the shot to start, Option left bracket, and I'm going to mark my tail edit on the fly.
My favorite movie.
I made a couple of edits there on the fly. I'm going to go to about this moment here, and that's where I want the shot to start. Option left bracket. And I can keep on going down the line. Usually I like to skim to find where I want the beginning of my shot to be. So here, and I'll do option left bracket here. And then I do like to play on the fly so that I can sort of instinctually set my out point based on the music. I'll just do a couple more. And let's find my in point, about right there. Option left bracket, and I'll play forward and mark it on the fly. And so on and so forth. Now, is everything going to be perfect? Absolutely not. I have to come in and perform some ripple trims and maybe some roll trims to get these edits exactly where I want them to be. But by laying the montage so quickly and efficiently, that cuts down on the initial editing time, and I can really spend my time refining my edits. Just one thing to mention, if you have a beat that you'd like to hit, but you don't have a shot for it, you can actually perform a top and tail edit and leave a gap clip in its wake. So you do that by changing from the select tool to the position tool. And now if I perform a top edit, option left bracket, you can see that a gap clip was created. Let me undo that. I don't really do that too often, but that is an available option. So I'm going to toggle back to my film strip view. And then, of course, I have my top and tail end montage right here. So you can compare your cut to mine, and yours might be totally different, and that's absolutely okay. So hopefully you can see that top and tail editing is a really efficient way to quickly lay the foundation of clips in a montage.